Hey YouTube. So I'm going to be recording my Instagram live. Sorry, there's a heater right there. I'm going to cut it off, but it's kind of cold, so like I'll probably put it back on because it's just like ridiculously cold. But yeah, I'm going to record Instagram live on my camcorder. I'm going to record obviously Instagram live on my phone. I'm also going to hook up the podcast. So I'm going to do voice recorder. I'm going to start that right now. And yeah, so it's going to be about pretty much my drawing. And I'm going to finish. So I figured that, okay, maybe I can like combine like my Instagram live with like my speed drawing. So I can speed up certain like points where I am doing the drawing. You guys can see my progress if you really don't want to go on Instagram or Snapchat to see the progress. However, that's where it's at. But the only thing I can't do is Snapchat, so sorry Snapchat, like you can't see the progress pictures, but hey, listen, it's what it is. Anyway, so let's do this voice recorder and let's do the podcast right now. Alright, and my podcast is called Truth Bites. So hey guys, welcome to Truth Bites. I'm recording my Instagram live. I'm gonna do YouTube. Yeah. I'm gonna do YouTube as well. And what we're gonna do is we are in the making of my music video for 여자친구's Huri. In other words, Bfriend's Flower Garden is in their newest album, along with Time for the Moonlight, Love Bug, and all that fun stuff. And right now, like, I'm drawing the first scene. I'm going to finish drawing the first scene. And the first scene is Sungsu. So that's going to be really exciting. Now, let's hook up Instagram Live right now. I'm a little bit late. I said I was going to do 6:30, but it's 6:35, I think. But that's okay. Start live right now. Alright, I'm checking, yep, we are live. Alright. And what I'm going to do is type in, I like to type in the comments, so I'm going to type in like, 안녕하세요. 여러분. And Maggie, oh, Maggie is in here. Hey Maggie. Yeah. So we are going to continue. So basically, Instagram. This is, sorry, I'm gonna put this on the side because I think I have like one of those like popping things. Oh snap! You can't hear everything. Ooh, it's probably because my microphone's in here. Oh man, hold up. All right, podcast. Let me cut you off real quick. Sorry, I'm gonna have to take this from the YouTube. Okay, that should be better. I think you should hear me now. I have my earphones in there, and I was recording something. Is that good? I think it's good. Yeah. So, hey guys, wow, there's a couple people in here. Hey. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm recording something for YouTube slash podcast slash Instagram Live. Yeah, you can hear now. Yay! I'm doing some drawing, and I'm drawing for a music video that I'm creating. Sorry, YouTube, you're gonna have to hear this again. I'm drawing for a YouTube video that I'm gonna make. And it's inspired by this K-pop group called 여자친구 Huri. Other words, G-friend or girlfriend. Flower Garden. That's the song. And the song, like, I knew from the teaser trailer that it was gonna wreck my world. Thank you. She's really talented. Thank you, Maggie. 감사합니다. That's Korean for thank you. But yeah, so I've been so inspired by 여자친구 that I made my own K-pop group, and it's a boy group. And it's like an androgynous, so they're like feminine, type Korean guys, and like their songs, it's pretty much like everything that Bfriend has done, but I have my own little sparks to it. So like on Instagram, like you've seen, I've drawn like the members multiple times, and I want to comment, thank you, thank you, because like I really appreciate it. See, I'm doing this from the side. I hope you guys don't mind it on the sides. I have ones like popping things that like hold the screen up here. But yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, a little rainbow flag. It's adorable. But yeah, so that's like, and it's been my passion for the longest time. Okay. And the song is so incredible. I'll play it since you can't copyright on Instagram Live here. I'll play it on my computer. There's a lot of electronics going on. There's like the camcorder, there's the phone, and there's the computer now. But yeah, so I'm drawing like my absolute first scene, and it's one of the members. His name is Sungsu, and he has long black hair, and it's kind of him like on the floor, like on the ground at night in the rain, and like he's like drenched. And imagine that scene while I pull up the first the song, because it's just amazing. And I listened to the teaser trailer, the album trailer, oh my god, the album teaser, and I knew this song would be my favorite song. Like I just knew it because like it's just so amazing. Let's see here. Load. We're on YouTube right now. I don't want to make you guys wait for too long. So let's do this. On YouTube, I can't play this for too long because I am recording this on YouTube, but we'll definitely do it a little bit. Although I'm not really that like concerned about copyright, because like I'm not like making money off of YouTube. It's just like my thing that I'm doing on my hustle, Alright, so let me pull this up, and hopefully it's not going to be too loud. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm putting up okay, there's an ad. Of course there's an ad. Just pause that ad. But there's a lyric video, and in the K-pop world, like, lyric videos are very, very important, because, you have to know what they're saying. Not have to, but it's nice to know what they're saying. And also, like, you have to see who's singing who, like, what group members singing who. At this point, like, I know, like, the voices of this group so well that I don't even need to check who's singing who, but hey, it helps. Alright, so let's rock and roll with the song. Okay. Slowly. Yeah. So put on for like at least 3 more minutes, 3 more seconds. Yeah. So I'll replay like the the first part again because it's so beautiful. Like the echo that Unha is, oh my god, tears me up. I almost cried here in the first line because I knew the chorus and then mirrors the chorus. I'm just like, why? Unha, why? So yeah, so this is gonna be like the first scene. So what you hear right now. Okay. Yeah, so I'll translate that for you guys who are curious. So she's saying the flowers of the reason, the flowers of the reason, all the dreams in the world. You would think it'd be flower of the season. Maybe that's a typo. All fly like flower petals. So I'll repeat. The flowers of the reason, all the dreams in the world, all fly like flower petals. Okay. And Unha sings that. And I'll type in what the song in here if you guys want to check it out yourselves. Bfriend. Oops. Flower garden. Okay. So that is that. Alright. So, I mean, like, this is a really big step for me. I'm gonna start drawing it at this point. This is really big stuff for me because honestly, like, I have a really crazy imagination. I always envision, like, anything that I love, any book that I love, any TV show that I love, any song that I loved. I've always imagined, like, my own little spin to it. So this is no different. I'll close my computer out there. I'm going to have to use it again. And yeah, I just always need to do some creative outlet, or I'd have to do something creative. So what we're going to do right now is, this is my method of drawing, is sketching first. We did that. It's finished. The sketch is finished. Even though it doesn't look like it, it's finished. And then we go over the major lines with black. And this is Prismacolor color pencils. We go over it with black, and then we do like the major shading in black, and then we go over that with color, but we'll just do this black first. But yeah, so this group, honestly, Bfriend is a big part of it, but also Dallas Chibet, this other K-pop group, really inspired this group because I was so in love with one of their songs. They're kind of like their debut song, but they were also a group before. Yeah, they were a group beforehand, but they came back again. It's a song called Someone Like You. And they have 4 members. And that's when, like, that's like the visual part of, like, this boy group came around. The group is called Bfriend, or 남자친구, which is boyfriend. And of course it's playing off of Bfriend. And it was something else. I did call it like Club, CLUB, but like when I'm watching like these variety shows that Bfriend is on, it's so much fun to say 남자친구 because like they say 여자친구. So that's literally why I changed it to Bfriend. It's not very creative, but like honestly, this, you can tell like this is like a parody group. But yeah, guys, he looks so pretty. Oh, he looks so pretty. I cannot wait until this is finished. This is gonna be probably like 40 minutes because a lot of this, like, I'm not gonna be too detailed with these drawings because I have to do so many, like 20 or maybe freaking 30 for this music video. I'm not gonna spend too much time on them because I just can't spend that much time on them. However, it's gonna still take a, it's gonna take some time here. And of course I'll show you guys my progress throughout the whole thing. But yeah, like, I can't really explain how these visions come to my mind. It's just, they just happen. Like, it's just one of those things where it just happens, you know? Like, I just love to create. That's what I love to do. I love to imagine stuff. I've always enjoyed, like, fantasy, uh, that genre. I love just, like, really emotional, like, stuff. That's what I love. And, you know, you just do what you gotta do. Now this scene, like I said, like Sun Tzu, he's in the rain, he's on the floor, it's dark as hell, and he's like wearing this oversized, like, black, kind of like long sleeve crop top thing, which I wasn't gonna make it a crop top, but he's gonna be dancing, and that looks better if he has a crop top on with a, yeah. Like I said, androgynous, alright? But yeah. It took me a lot of time to do the sketch. I don't know why, like it, but like his face is very particular. Like he's Korean and Japanese, but he also has a very like strong jawline and very strong like very like a narrow nose. I try to make him not look too like American, but also make him look like Asian. That was definitely a challenge, but we got it. Do. But yeah, y'all. I don't know, man. It's just, in the grand scheme of things, I just want, like, to show that I genuinely love to. I'm the visual part of the filming process, the music video process. I would love to make music videos as well. I always say I love to make films, but definitely music videos as well. Like, hence I have music videos in my mind. Like, that's what it's all about. And yeah, I just want to share that with people. You have to understand, like, I really did not want to go down this path because I didn't want to be labeled as an artist per se, because it just wasn't like cool to me. Like, for some reason, this wasn't a cool thing for me to be or for me to do. I guess it's because, like, I just didn't think that people took artists very seriously. So I just stopped caring. And actually, it's really funny. Like, I used to want to be a fashion designer when I was growing up. I still have, like, my sketches from that time. Probably not all of them, but definitely, like, a lot of them. I did so many. And now I'm kind of going back to that because I'm making this boy group, Namja Jingu, this K-pop boy group. I've been so focused on, like, what they look like and what their clothes look like, and it's so incredibly fun for me because it's such a challenge to make sure they look, you know, like, they fit nice for guys, but, like, it's also, like, feminine, you know. But I love that challenge. It's so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's just really nice. And I definitely would love to have other people on this podcast. I don't like want it to be just me, okay? I definitely want other people to be involved in my stuff. That's the whole point. That's why I connect with so many people I do on that's why I'm doing, okay, for instance, I'm doing a lot of commenting on YouTube comments, which, trust me, I tried to actively avoid that stuff back in the day, but now I see it as an opportunity to connect with other people and just make those connections. And it's hard to explain to like my parents because it's like I'm working, but it doesn't seem like work. It seems like I'm just like playing around on the internet and drawing. but I'm really making, like, I'm making my presence known. Like, that's the most important thing. Like, I'm making my presence known. I'm making my ideas known to the world, and I'm trying to get that attention. That's the goal. If you want to do anything, you have to make sure you get the attention of the people. And I definitely got that mindset from Gary Vee. I did not earn that by myself. Not even close. Not even close. But that's why I appreciate him so much, because he helped me out. He helped me out, like, get over, like, going on Snapchat. 'Cause I had Snapchat, but then I deleted it. So I'm like, freak this. Like, I don't want to go on Snapchat where everybody is. Now, like, nobody's really, like, on Snapchat like they used to. So, like, now I'm up there a lot, because, like, cool. I'll rock on here. Nobody else is up here. But, I mean, again, Gary Vee, he was like, the opportunity, if you want to succeed on Snapchat, can be really big for you, because now the competition is not as strong as it used to be. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. No problem. I must admit, like, drawing this, like, gosh, his hair is, like, insane. It's everywhere, but that's why I want it to be. So I want to make sure it's not too messy, that, like, you don't want to look at it. But yeah, how are you guys doing? I'm always curious. Nobody answers me because I'm not, like, big like that. Which I understand. In decades to come, my community will be just a wonderful community with people that love, and our strength is love. And that sounds so corny, but honestly, like, I'm all for, like, making people happy, but I'm not afraid to get down and dirty, you know? Like, I love researching, like, dark topics. I love, like, for instance, I was researching, like, the story that I am creating right now is set in the Middle East, and there are going to be gay characters in here. So, like, you can imagine, it's a fantasy story. So you can imagine, like, it's gonna be kind of rough. There's gonna be some really tough topics that I'm gonna be discussing, or just pointing out, like, for instance, the pedophilia that happens between grown-up males and young boys. Like, that's a real thing that, like nobody really talks about, I guess, but, like, it's a thing that happens. And perhaps it's because, you know, a lot of the guys are sexually, like, repressed because, you know, their culture, or their religion, as they interpret it, is very, very strict on sex. So, you know, when that happens, I mean, like, when you try to restrict people and their sexuality, like, you're really asking for trouble. Like, I wouldn't say encourage, like, over sexuality, but, like, definitely don't repress it, because you're just asking for trouble. Now, because, like, people love doing what they don't with, like, people love being defiant. Like, I love being defiant. Like, are you kidding me? Like, so, hey, man. But yeah, like that. Like, I want to really get into stuff like that's happening in the world, but put a hopeful spin on it. That is what I want. I'm glad she said she couldn't hear me. I'm glad that Maggie said that she couldn't hear me, because, like, I thought that Instagram could hear me, but my voice recorder was taking over the whole thing. So that's good to know. It's very good to know. So, right, we can deal with, like, a little less quality with the podcast. Like, that's no problem. Like, that's no problem at all. Is the podcast still going? I hope. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I forgot. I'm taking the soundbite from the YouTube video to do the podcast. And I wish I had, like, a set schedule, but I just don't like having a set schedule when it comes to doing stuff, because it just takes the fun out of things. Guys, I'm sorry. Like, I know you guys want one, but, like, At least if I'm by myself, there won't be a freaking schedule. Like, if I'm working with somebody else, I'm sure there will be, but with me, there ain't no freaking schedule, man. Like, that's not happening. What time is it? I want to make sure oh man, the sun really went away. I want to make sure I go out there because, like, I want to literally go out. Like, I'm obsessed with the sun right now. I never really used to be obsessed with the sun, but I am obsessed now because, like, being in the freaking winter darkness for like 9 months was not a fun thing. um, so yeah, I'm like ready to get down. But it's kind of like dark outside, so I'm not sure if there's clouds or what. I hope it's as long as it's like warm. You know, I would like the sun to be out, but if it's warm, please let it be warm. It's still pretty early. It's still like it's 7 o'clock. I probably should go like in like 30 minutes, to be honest. But yeah, shucks. Right, we're not even like close to being done with this, so it's gonna be very interesting. Although I'm usually not good with hair, um, but geez, I mean for real, like this is looking really really good. You know, and the more you draw, the better you get at it, and I'm just glad that I'm just still keeping up with it because I do see myself improving, which is pretty crazy. Uh, yeah, I've been drawing since like I was like 3 years old, so I'm told. Essentially, I've been drawing since I could pick up a pencil and physically draw. So you would think, oh, what do you need to improve on? Which at least I tell myself, at least I think that I'm like, what do I need to improve on? But there's some stuff I still need to improve on. You know, I'm definitely not perfect, that's for sure. So I think that's good that I decided to really just answer my calling to be an artist and to just keep to do it despite the fact that, you know, I'll have to deal with some really really tough times of being broke and being like nobody knows me and like feeling like I deserve better and blah, 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 blah. But I know I can foresee that like there's gonna be really cool stuff that I'm gonna be involved in, and that's what keeps me going. Like I'm learning Korean and I'm learning Japanese too. I started to learn Japanese like a while ago, and I stopped because it was freaking hard. But now I talk about this stuff on Facebook. And on Facebook, literally I show you like why I'm doing learning Japanese again. But I just think it's gonna be very very important. I don't know why, but like just like I felt with Korean, it's gonna be very important to learn it, especially Chinese. I'm gonna get back into Mandarin as well, but Mandarin is actually pretty fun to learn because like they had a lot of like TV shows that like I liked, and I just watched, and like that obviously that helps me. Like I have music videos that I or not music, but like TV shows that are entertaining. Those are like the thing that will help me learn the most. Yeah. Another random, another random thing is that like I definitely would love to do ASMR. Like I just love ASMR. I love the art of doing ASMR. Like, I just think it's like so incredibly like amazing. It helps me go to sleep. So I would love to just help other people go to sleep if I could do, you know, my own like thing. There's so many channels on YouTube, but like honestly, that you can never have enough because like sometimes you get bored of a person, or sometimes you get used to a sound. You want to hear a new sound. So yeah, I just think it's really fun. Alright, yeah, I'll show you guys what I have so far. Okay. Yeah. So So realistically, I'm gonna say probably like an hour. But I'm gonna try to get it done before then, so it definitely. The song stuck in my head. Flower Garden is stuck in my head. Oh man, but yeah, I'm gonna live like a poor person for quite some time until I get my bearings together. That's for sure. Because I don't have like my job is like I work at a retail store. I work at Hallmark. But let me tell you something. Working at Hallmark has really freaking helped me actually because the songs on the radio station, it's like at first I was like, okay, they're okay. But like now they're really growing on me, and like now some of them get stuck in my head. Some of them have really inspired me, like some like essential stuff for my story. And it's crazy. It's like, oh snap! Like if I didn't hear this song at my job, I would not have gotten this far in the story. Ooh, I definitely want to mention this as well. Let's talk about this real quick. The picture that I just posted on Instagram is kind of like the dragon type like character, right? So he is actually Zada. He is the character that I drew with like the long hair, the Korean guy. And I thought that, first of all, let me just spoiler alert if you don't want to know like my story, like at the end, like there's gonna be a lot of like stuff that like you're not people that if you're just like casually watching and if you don't know like the story, if you haven't heard me say it, then you're gonna be really shocked. But that's what I like. I like doing stuff that's kind of unpredictable in stories. So basically, I wanted Zara to be the love interest for the Muslim guy, Murad. Well, Murad. I don't know how you say it in Arabic. Ooh. Got a message. I'm trying to figure out where to eat. But yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. Instagram only lasts for like an hour, I think. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up in an hour. So let me freaking hurry the hell up. So yeah. And they're gonna be a thing, okay? Zada and Murad. However, for some reason I couldn't get into it. Like, you know, like how you're into like a story, you're into like characters. I couldn't get into them. I was like really struggling. I'm like, I don't know. I can't do it. I don't see them as a good couple. I was trying to find like maybe like one guy gets blind or one guy gets something. I was trying. I'm like, how the personality's gonna mesh? Like, I've written characters that like they haven't meshed before, so I know what it's like to have a love story that meshes very, very well. But I couldn't do it for this one, so I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? And I was like, okay, whatever. Like this, whatever. I just like was like, whatever. But then I saw this one post. One of you guys that follow me, I believe his name is Mark, and he posted this pretty cool like video game character. And I'm like, oh, he's cool. He had like long, like purple hair. And I guess he has some knives. I forget which video game he said he was from. It wasn't one that I knew of, but he looked very, very cool. I'm like, whoo. And then literally I'm just like, he could be a character in this story. I think I want that character in the story. And that's how it happened. I'm like, okay, I think I want that character in my story. So, if you guys don't know anything about story writing, it literally just sometimes is just as simple as that. You just like something and you want it in a story, and then it becomes a story. If that made any if that made any sense. But yeah. So then, after like a couple of days or so, when I was really getting to Japanese, wanting to get back into Japanese, I was like, okay, this character should be Japanese. And he's like and at this point, like I was kind of into like, I was like watching these like anime movies that I was trying to make myself cry and I couldn't cry. I don't know if you guys know any sad anime movies. Let me know. I saw The Graveyard Flies. I saw the friggin' like the one where like the girl like she falls in love with that guy in the forest and like he has like a kitty mask and like if any human touches him then he dies. Like I saw that one. That one didn't do it. It was too short. If it was longer I would have cried, but it was too short. Sorry about it. I saw the flower we thought we saw, the whatever, the girl long white hair that died. I saw that. That made me cry. I was close though. It was close, but it didn't make me cry. So at that point, I was just like upset. I saw children who chase lost voices or whatever. Saw that thing. I didn't like that at all. Actually, that didn't make me cry and it made me kind of angry. So I'm like, it wasn't a good movie to me at all. So I was on that kick. I was watching a lot of anime. And I don't want to get invested into like a series because like I just don't like I just don't have the patience for that right now. Maybe in the near future, but definitely not friggin' right now. Yeah. And then I was like, the more like I thought about this character, the guy long purple hair.